Hi guys, we are going to record our next Screencastify with some explanations for this week's assignments, and I'm gonna try to answer as many questions that I received from you as I possibly can. If I forget something, just please text me again through Google Classroom, and we'll get on with it. So first of all, I miss you guys. I miss you a lot. I miss all of your faces. I miss working with you face to face. I know it's very different right now, and it's how it's going to be for a while. So we'll just do the best we can because, believe it or not, you're actually in really good shape. You are so much more advanced compared to other students in San Antonio ISD and even other districts because you worked online before. You know exactly what to do. You know how to communicate with your teachers through Google Classroom. So I do believe we are actually in pretty good shape, and you do have the advantage of getting ahead of everybody else. So let's start with our Google Classroom and let's take a look at our reading block. So we have new assignment. It's a warm-up for the week. It's going to be a little bit different than that's what we usually do because we cannot work face-to-face on a daily basis. So we have Google Doc that you need to click on, and it has a bunch of different assignments. Actually, I believe there are 9 of them. So you need to work on only first, second, and third this week. It is up to you in what order you're going to work on. All you have to do just actually say number 1 or number 2, number 3, and get it done. So the very first assignment for this week for the warm-up is choose any book, TV show, or a movie, write 1 paragraph summary, and then write and illustrate an alternative ending. So you will have to write it up either in Google Docs or on the paper, it's up to you. And then you would have to record yourself reading your new ending. Besides writing a paragraph and submitting it in Google Docs, or you can just send your private message on Google Classroom, you also need to record yourself reading different ending for either a book or TV show or a movie. You can use your phone to record your video, and then you have to attach that video recording to the assignment. So do not tell me you finished with the assignment until I see actually a paragraph summary and the actual video recording. Assignment number 2 for this week: watch the news for 5 minutes. Then write a letter to a friend back home about what you saw and how you feel. So you can watch the news on TV, you can watch it on the phone. It does not matter what and how you watch the news. But what you need to do after you watch the news, you will need to write a letter. Add new Google Docs and start your letter with Dear Isaac, Dear Mary, Dear Jimena, Dear Williams. And then tell exactly what you saw and how you feel. Remember, describe your feelings. Are you scared? Are you nervous? Are you angry? Put all of those important words that tell how you feel so we can actually feel the same way you do. Remember, every time you write, you use all of your idioms, similes, metaphors, personifications. Use as many literary devices as you possibly can come up with. Use all of your awubis sentences, and please use all of your descriptive words. So after you submit your assignment number 2, you work on assignment number 3. Watch a TV show or movie and make a list of the characters and describe their personality. Write down the place, setting, and list the problem, conflict, events, and the resolution, then explain your favorite part. So again, add your new Google Docs, and after you watch a TV show or a movie, do the same thing we've done with all of the reading assignments before. Make a list of all of the characters, main characters, characters that are just showing up once or twice, and then describe the personality. Remember how we've done my character traits, where you have to say if you were courageous, if you were smart, if you were incredibly intelligent, and then explain why you believe they are smart or courageous or intelligent or lazy or sneaky. Also, make sure you write down the setting, time, and place where the whole thing is taking place. Please explain or list the problem, conflicts, and the events and the resolution, how the problem was solved. And then, of course, explain your favorite part. Basically, follow all of the things you see in the assignment. Make sure your Google Docs is attached to the entire warm-up assignment, and then submit it. So this is it for your warm-up for the week. Let's go back and see what else we have. We still have a novel. Novel will be for you every day. Make sure you read a chapter every day. It's very important that you read on daily basis. So it does say right here, please read a chapter a day and answer questions for the particular chapter. So read one chapter from the Western Game novel and then go to your study guide and answer questions. Please keep up with the work. I need you to read, guys. It's very important. We do not want to lose our reading skills. We've been doing such a great job all year long. I really would like for it to stay the same way it is, or maybe even get better. Next thing we work on, I have 3 students in my first block. I do believe I have 7 students in my second reading block and 6 students in my third block that still need to work on Imagine Learning. Please, if you have this post on your Google Classroom stream or classwork, I really need you to log in into Imagine Learning every day. Work for 20-30 minutes. It's very important. We need to keep learning our new words. We need to learn all of the grammar rules. I need you to be in perfect shape when we go back to a regular classroom schedule, so you don't feel like you're left behind. Also, please take your attendance daily. Every class you go to, take your attendance. If you work on your reading class, please take your attendance. Click on the link, fill it out, submit it. If you're working on your writing class, click on your link, fill it out, submit it. So now we finish with your reading class, your ESOL 1 and 2. We're gonna go to your writing class and go over the assignments we have here. So, first of all, again, please take your attendance. Do not forget, it's very important. It tells me, it tells our administrators that you were here, that you were working on it. Very important. So here we have Spelling Unit 2, words 11 through 20. It's the same spelling unit that we worked on before last week, but now we work on words only 11 through 20. So please go over it. I need you to I need you to finish this assignment before you take your spelling test, which will be already day after tomorrow. So please write each word 3 times each. Make sure you click on each word highlighted. Make sure you know how it's pronounced. Listen to pronunciation. If you need to translate it, please translate it. You need to write a definition for each word and then write a sentence for each. Make sure that every sentence you write begins with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. You will be taking a spelling test on Friday again. And when you are taking your spelling test, please remember that you do not capitalize your words. You do not capitalize random words if they're not proper nouns, if it's not beginning the sentence. Do not capitalize your words, because otherwise it's going to mark it wrong. And please don't take your test 300 times. I have a student who took it 8 times and 7 of them were 0. So it tells me that you paid absolutely no attention to what you were doing. Every time I take a test, it comes to me. I know it. Nothing changed. Okay, so next one is coronavirus hyperdoc. Please click on the link. Work on one activity per day. For example, Tuesday you work on engage, Wednesday you work on explore. Click on all hyperlinks and open them. You speak and translate as necessary. So I'm clicking on the hyperdoc. And here it is. Sometimes if you click on it on either iPad or phone, you cannot really see it right away, but right here in the corner, you will see a little arrow. So click on the arrow and it's going to take you to the hyperdoc. So as I said, you work on one activity per day. So if you work on it today, you work only on engage. So this part, if you finished engage yesterday, then you work on explore today. So here how it works. Look at this. Engage. Click on the movie film icon to watch a YouTube video about coronavirus. So click on this and it's going to pop up with the link. So you click on the link and it's going to take you to the YouTube video that you need to watch. After you watch your video, share 3 things you learned about coronavirus after watching the video in the blue box below. So my recommendation, while you're watching the video, take notes, just like we've done it in the classroom. You watch it, you found something that you did not know before, you learned something new while you're watching it, pause it, write it down. Keep watching it, you learn something else, pause it, write it down. Continue watching it, you learn something else, pause it, write it down. It's so much easier when you take notes while you're working on assignment. Make sure to answer incomplete sentences using the sentence stamps. So when you are providing your answers, please, begging you, please, provide complete sentences. So here actually tells you exactly what you can do. The sentence 1, after watching this video, comma, because this is your complex sentence and starts with the Whoobies word after. After watching this video, comma, I learned that, and give me the first comment you wrote down while you were watching the video. Make sure you have a punctuation mark at the end. Second sentence, I also learned that, and then write your second note while you were watching the video. And the last sentence, the last thing I learned was, and write down the third thing you wrote down while you were watching the video. So that would be it for today. Just make sure that you submit it, make sure everything is attached and turned in. Then the next day you will be working on Explore, and it tells you exactly what needs to be done. Click on the following link to research coronavirus infection death rates. So this is the same link I showed you before spring break when we were in the classroom and you were telling me how coronavirus is just, it's a hoax. It's just, there's nothing really important about it. And when we were reading all of our Actively Learn articles about it. So the same information here, it's nothing new for you. After you look at the link, please fill in the tables. Current global COVID-19 cases, current global cases. So it's how many cases we have in the entire world. Then current Italy cases, how many cases we have now altogether in Italy. Current US cases, how many virus cases we have now in USA. Current Mexico cases. Also, if you are from Afghanistan, if you are from Tanzania, Africa, I need you to, instead of Mexico cases, just change it to the place where you're from and write down your cases in that box. And then we have a discussion question. Out of all the countries with cases, which country do you think will have the most cases of coronavirus in the next 10 days and why? Hint, look at the number of new daily cases of infection for each country and try to predict which country will be sadly leading the epidemic in the world. So this is it for our coronavirus hyperdoc. We are going back to the main menu, and very important link right here. If you click on this link, we have a question. Do you need technology to work on your school assignments at home? If you still did not take the survey that was posted before on Lanier High School, the one we talked about, I need you to click on the link and take the survey. If you have only a phone that you use to work on your assignments, please fill it out. Our school is amazing. They got a bunch of Chromebooks. They're working very diligently on getting technology to all of our students who really need it. So please fill it out. You can get your Chromebook, and it's going to be so much easier for you to get your assignments done. We are finished with all of the assignments for this week. If you did not finish the assignments for last week, please go back, click on whatever you did not get it done. You have time. This is the best part about having your classes online. You can work a little bit on it today. You can work a little bit on it tomorrow. Make sure your assignments are done. Take your time every single day. I am begging you. We do not have STAR tests this year, but the only way for you to get a credit for each class is to actually pass it. So if you did not do any of the assignments, guess what, guys? When we start putting the grades in, you're going to have your zeros. and you will not pass my class, and you will not get a credit for English 1, English 2, which would be pretty detrimental to your educational health. Please get your assignments done. If you have any questions, text me through Google Classroom. I'm always here to answer. If you need me to talk to you face-to-face, text me through Google Classroom and say, I need you to get on Zoom right now, and I need you to explain to me what needs to be done on this specific assignment. Tell me how to do it. Please use all of your accommodations we've had in the classroom. Use your speak button, use your translate, use your highlight, and listen to everything you write. Before you submit it, please, please, please listen to what you wrote in your assignment. Make your own corrections. And please, if it already happened, make sure you use your past tense verbs. We cannot forget everything we studied this year. I need you to stay on your tippy toes. We're all in the same boat right now. It's so very difficult, but trust me, we can do it. You're doing such an amazing job, and I'm so proud of you. And I cannot wait for that moment to happen when we can actually go back to our beautiful classroom and work face-to-face again. I'm going to finish for now. If you have any questions, please let me know, and have fun working on your assignments.